guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying a new brand that just launched at Sephora not too long ago, and I'm so excited to test them out because they have some of the cutest packaging that I have seen in a really long time. Now they do have a price tag to go along with that packaging, but it's very, very pretty. I have high hopes for this. I'm going in with like an open, positive mind. I'm so excited to try these out. The brand is called Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics. I just put cosmetics at the end, but it's called Pretty Vulgar, and I have a bunch of different things. They don't have too many options on this site right now. I mean, they did just launch, but they do have a little bit of everything. So if you want to try out a couple different things just to see if you like it, then you can do that. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 things to try for you today. Very excited. As you can see, I mean, the packaging is just adorable, so I can't wait to see how the products work. We're just gonna start with what I have in my hand, which is the eyeshadow. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my primer. This is the Smashbox Lid Primer in Light. Still using my viewfinder as a mirror right now. This is the Pretty Vulgar Nightingale eyeshadow palette. It says, have all eyes on you with Nightingale, our 12 shade palette with colors meticulously chosen to create a deep, sultry look. Formulated for long wear, our highly saturated, blendable matte and pearly hued eyeshadows are perfect for a night out. This is what the packaging looks like. It is so pretty, you guys. I love it. Like, I don't even want to get rid of this, but I like have to, you know. This is the box. It just looks like a little book. It's so gorgeous, and it says hashtag free the bird. And then you open it up and it looks like this. So this is the one that I got. Of course, the neutrals, because I wanted to make sure that I used this palette because it ain't cheap. I'm gonna take the shade Nocturnal. This is a nice matte cream, and I'm just gonna set my primer on my eyes, just so we have a nice smooth base to work with. Then I'm going to go in with the shade Hide and Seek right here, which is more of a cool toned transition shade, and I'm going to fluff this into the crease. We're just going to do something fairly easy today just to kind of test out a little bit of these eyeshadows. Ooh, this seems pretty. Seems like that's blending pretty well. So you can definitely build this color up to be a little bit deeper, but I really like it. Okay, so that shade went on really nicely. Now I'm going to go in with Dark Side right here with that same brush and do the same thing, but go a little bit below that first shade we used. So I don't want to go above the first shade. Just really blend this out from inner to outer corner. So this is definitely more of like a cool toned palette, but it has some really pretty shades in here. Okay, then I'm going to go in with a smaller blending brush, and I'm going to take this shade Flip Out. And then I'm going to go right below that second shade that we just put on. So we're working on having a nice like gradient effect here. But I am leaving the center of the lid a little bit more open. And then they do have a really pretty black in here, so I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. This is the MAC 239, and this is called All Nighter. And I'm just gonna do this right on top of that brown, just a little bit. Right here in the outer corner. A little bit in the crease, and right in here. So much for a simple look today. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this MAC 242, and I'm gonna go in with Clutch. Clutch looks so pretty. It's this color right here. I'm just going to put this in the center of my lid. This is no glitter glue or anything. This is just the eyeshadow by itself. Looks really pretty. That is the eyeshadow look right there. I think these are really pretty. Definitely more of like a smoky palette. Okay, so now I'm going to use one of the liners. This is the Pretty Vulgar On Point Liquid Eyeliner Pen. How pretty is that? I can't wait to try this out. This is the shade 26, which is just a nice black. Ooh, this is cute. Look at that. Just has like an old school theme. So fancy. And it's a felt tip. Really excited about that. And it's not too long. Let's see the pigment. Very nice. actually really like this felt tip because it's a great size and it does have some flexibility to it, but it's not too flexible to where you're going to get eyeliner all over the place. And it is so black. So black. It looks so, so good. Really impressed with this. Look, I say that and now it's not coming off well. One thing I will say is I'm noticing that if it gets some eyeliner on it, it doesn't want to work as well. What is going on? It was just doing so freaking good. Now it's like not wanting to go on my eyes. Okay, so now this is being like a big pain in my ass. It's not good. Like I'm trying to get some on my hand to kind of get it going. And it works a little bit, but it's not working as well as I wish it was. Yeah, this is not working for me. Now we've got our liner on. I don't know if the eyeshadow affected the felt tip and like having the product actually come out on my eyes, but definitely had to finish it off with a different liner because it was not wanting to come out of that felt tip pen. Okay, so now that that's on, I'm going to use the Bird's Nest Blurring Beauty Mousse. And it says, multitask with our amazing Bird's Nest Blurring Beauty Mousse that works as an all-in-one moisturizer, primer, and lightweight foundation, transcending from a light coverage skin smoothing foundation to a featherweight second skin application. Infused with diamond powder to enhance skin's luminosity and decrease visibility of fine lines and wrinkles, this pore minimizing anti-aging mousse makes it easy to put your best face forward all day long. That's shade 24. This might be a little light, but it'll be okay. Again, this is what the packaging looks like. Ooh, this is not what I expected. So this is it right there. So again, this is supposed to be an all-in-one product, a primer, moisturizer, and lightweight foundation. Okay, so I'm gonna try it with a beauty blender first, and then I'll go in with a brush if I'm not liking it. Pump it out onto the back of my hand. So it does have a pump on it. I'm just gonna, whoa, that's super dark. I don't know if that's gonna work for me. Oh shit. No, that's way too dark. Wow. Online, that's what it looks like. It looks like just a nice tan color, and it's the second to darkest shade. It's very warm, just a little FYI, but the color right below it is pretty light, but I'm guessing in person it's not gonna be that light. I don't know if the colors, I mean, look, you have between this one and this one. I for sure thought I was gonna be tan. Go look at this online and it looks like it would match me, but definitely not. So just be full warned, and they only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades. Okay, so I've got my Fiona Styles matte foundation on right now, and it looks a little dark, but I promise it matches my body. It's so weird. Maybe it's the glow on my chest that's making me look lighter. This one's in the shade 05, but now I'm going to go in with the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer, and I got the shade 62. Which I'm thinking the numbers on the packaging are not on the site because I think I ordered different shades. So let's hope this is good. Ooh, so it just comes in a little tube like this. Probably the simplest packaging I've seen yet. I like the doe foot applicator. So we're just gonna apply this. Oh, that's a good color. Just gonna apply this underneath our eyes. It's that kind of color that's not too dark or too light. And the doe foot applicator actually holds quite a bit of product on it, which is really nice. I'm going to use my beauty blender to blend this out, and this concealer will also kind of lighten up the face. I feel like this is a medium coverage concealer. Where's my washer? It's not accentuating pores or texture, and it's really blending out very quickly. I'm kind of liking this a lot. I like the color too for having a tan. Finish is a really nice natural looking finish. Doesn't look too cakey or anything, and I put quite a bit of concealer on. So I did not see any powders on their website, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my face, and then I'm going to apply my lashes as well, and then we'll come back and I have some brow products, blushes, bronzers, highlighters, all of that. Okay, so now I'm back. I got my lashes on. I'm going to go ahead and dust away the baking that I did. I just used the Maybelline Master Fix setting powder, so I'm just going to dust that away. Gonna give it some nice smooth finish. I also got lash glue right here, and I tried to fix it and I just made it worse, so don't mind that. I'm going to take this Pretty Vulgar eyebrow gel in the shade 38, and we're going to put this on our brows. I really need to bronze. I'm going to bronze my chest really quickly because this is throwing me off. I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush to apply. This is what the top looks like. If it'll focus, there we go. Right there. And then, oops, that is the shade. This looks like a good shade. Again, this is in the shade 38. This is really nice. It's like not as thick as most eyebrow containers. Like it's a really thin little thing right here. I don't know, it just feels really nice, and it has a lot of product in it. Ooh, it's creamy. So I'm gonna go in my brush. You can see how creamy it is. Like I didn't mean to dig into it. It happened. I really like this brow product, and I really like the color of it. So easy to work with. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to contour. I'm going to use that Pretty Vulgar Bronzed Bee. It's called Son of a Bee. That's what it says on the back. That's funny. And I'm just going to contour my face with this, and I'm going to use this Tarte brush right here just to contour the face. Ooh, a little bit goes a long way. Just FYI. It's like a really nice color. Ooh, I like that. It's blending out really well. Contour a little bit of my forehead. Blends so well. Then for blush, I have the Make Them Blush in the shade Sweet Revenge. It's just coming in the same kind of package. Contour is so nice. It's kind of like that same packaging. It's so pretty. And then this is the shade. Oh my gosh, I love that color. Oh, that's so pretty. It's just a really pretty flush. Like a little peachy flush. Cool, so that's really nice. And then I'm gonna take the Shimmering Swan Glimmer of BS. This is the highlighter. I think the names are so funny. That's why I guess it's called Pretty Vulgar though. I like the names. I feel like it just goes along with the theme, and this highlighter looks so pretty. Again, this is Glimmer of BS, aka bullshit. We're just gonna highlight the face. It does look like when you go to blend it out that it kind of blends it away. So just keep that in mind. I always blend my highlighters, but this one looks like it's just kind of blending away. Yeah, just don't think I'm filling the highlighter after I just blended it out. So I'm just gonna go in with my Spotlight Pearl palette and apply the lightest shade onto the tops of my cheeks. So I'm gonna use their crayon liner in the shade Confidential. Wow, that is so black. That is so pretty. Hopefully that doesn't run on our eyes, or on my eyes. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with Flip Out and a pencil brush and just smudge this. I'm just gonna blend this underneath that lower lash line. Crazy black. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Feathers mascara, and this is in the Raven. This is so pretty. I showed this on my Snapchat. I'm not able to put it on my top lashes just because I did go with falsies. Look at how beautiful this is. This is like an art piece, okay? So stunning. In the comments below, I'll have a pinned comment letting you know what I think about this because I'm gonna wear it by itself one day. I'm thinking this is gonna be very volumizing. So I'm gonna use this Poisonous Pout. This is a plumping lip gloss in the shade Secret Weapon. I don't normally use plumping lip gloss. This is gorgeous. It's like my goals, having floral on the top of your lip gloss. So I'm gonna put this on, and then we're gonna highlight our brow, but I wanna see if this like hurts. Because I'm a big baby when it comes to plumping things. So I'm just gonna put this on. Really pretty color. The Too Faced lip injections are freaking ridiculously painful, so hopefully this is not like that. So let's see if it hurts. I feel it working, but it feels like a cooling sensation, not like a stinging one. Okay, so the lip gloss is definitely not painful. It's just more of like a really cooling sensation. Like it kind of feels like I have really cold air blowing on my lips. You know, it's nothing too crazy. I will go through everything really quickly. The eyeshadow I did really like. It's definitely more of a smoky eye palette, but it does have some really pretty shades in here. but when I say it's probably going to be my all-time favorite, I'm going to go with a no, just because it is more cool toned. The palette is really pretty. This eyeliner I did really like on one eye, but then when I tried to go to the other to apply it, it just wasn't as pigmented and it was starting to get hard to work with. The felt tip and everything is really nice, but I don't know if you can get eyeshadow on it and then it just kind of ruins it or what's going on, but I'm going to try it again. In my opinion, liquid liner should go over eyeshadow really easily and should not be bothered by the eyeshadow because that's what it's there for, you know, to go over stuff like that. So I'm not impressed with this. I'm going to try it out one more time. The next thing is the concealer. I did really like the concealer. I'm going to continue to use it. I like the color for when I'm self-tanned. This is in the shade Tiptoe Over the Line. I really did like this. It is a medium coverage concealer, but it does look really beautiful on the skin. It doesn't accentuate any texture, any pores. Going into the eyebrow product, I love this. I'm going to continue to use it. I love the shade. This is the shade Vantage Point. Next is the bronzer, which is in the shade Son of a Bee. I really like this. I love the color. It blended out so well. It's like that nice ashy tone. I mean, it has a little bit of warmth to it, but it definitely is more ashy. I feel like for me, this is the perfect color to contour with. It's just gorgeous. Again, this is in Son of a Bee. I love it. I love the formula. I think it's great. Same goes for the blush. The blush is in the shade Sweet Revenge. I love this just for a little wash of color on the cheeks. It's nothing too crazy. And then we have the highlighter, which is in Glimmer of BS. I did not really like this. Color is pretty, but it blends away when you're just trying to blend your highlight together. This just isn't my favorite. And then the last thing is the plumping lip gloss. Again, this is in the shade Poisonous Pout. I love that it's not a painful lip gloss. It just feels really cooling on the lips, and I like the way that it makes my lips look. Would I say it's plumping? I don't know. I wouldn't say it's plumping it at all, but it is really cooling. So I do like the fact that this is something I could wear every day, and it's not gonna hurt my lips, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.